What is going on today, guys? Gear Jammer here, and today we are back in Forza Motorsport 6 with a test. Well, actually not a test, a couple of friends being idiots, me and Unearned Relic. He had went on through my profile and got the DLC for the Hotwheels Mustang, which, again, thank you, Nick. But we decided to bring it out to Le Mans, the old Mussolini circuit, take it down to the back straight, and drag him. Now, as you can see, right now I'm in the stock livery. He's got the unicorn livery on his. And we are on our way to the back straight. Now, he complained that it wouldn't kick the back end out when it's built for drift. I had no problem getting it to wag the tail out if you do it right. The way Kim Block sets up his cars, or any drifter sets up their cars, it's to use the handbrake to initiate your drifts. Or a good clutch kick if you're quick enough with it. Now here we are, we get through that first little turn, then we line up right here. Now, we did 3 runs in these. One, these forms, they are completely stock. The next run is actually built on the stock motor. The third run is unlimited build. On the third run, I took the D10. So did he. But there's one slight thing with mine that makes mine launch better than his when we get into the built runs. I was running all-wheel drive on the second run. He ran all-wheel drive on the third. But I had thrown on the third run when I did the second build and actually bought a second car. I threw drag slicks on it so that it would hook up a little bit better. And as you can see, stock, it just kind of dies out around 180. And I honestly think Nick backed out right there. I decided to just start being an idiot because I knew he had the distance to pull on me. And in upcoming now, Nick wants to show me something. As you can see, I have to stop and flip back around when I'm headed back up to line up again. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to work on the launch to see if I can keep from blowing it off. Well, not blowing it off, blowing the tires completely off the rims. Which, as you can see, without traction control, I just, I got a little bit of tire squeal, but it quickly hooked up when it built the heat back up. And then I park up against the wall and look at how close he came from hitting that wall. Now we flip around and I start trying to show him where I'd figured out the launch, and I wasn't getting it quite right the way I had it when I was coming down. Nick, now you'll see how I had it launch. And here I got on him because you can't see somebody actually launch if you can't see the rear tires on the start. And like I said, I kind of screwed up the launch because I stalled it out. Which he then tries to figure out the launch and does a pretty good job with it. As you can see, I try to get it to do a standing burnout, but the front wheels just won't lock. And I have to adjust to get out of his way so he can actually launch. Now we're going to quit out and I'm going to build my car. And Nick told me to just download a tune, which is not something that I do. I take pride in building my own cars. They may not be built to where they win every race, but I take pride in building my cars. It's something I love to do. It's one of the reasons why I love this game. You can build your own, your way and tune your own way. And like I said, I have all-wheel drive. It's got 99% of the power going to the rear wheels. And the front diff only locks up at 10% of its power. So it'll still wag that tail. It actually wags the tail out even better now that it's built. And this is on race tire compound. With just a little bit of tuning done, not a whole lot. I just did a quick tune, mainly to make it to where it's got more power to the rear wheels, but the front wheels will assist in keeping it straight off the launch. Which, when you're drifting, yeah, you want that back end to kick out off when it spins up the tires. But me, I like to launch in a drag race with the whole thing going straight. Now, yeah, you can say it's sacrilege. I put an all-wheel drive system on a Mustang. La-di-da-di-da. I do it to keep the front end straight. Or, not the front end, the back end straight. As you can see, I was looking to see where he was. I did a little bit of tuning in the gearbox. I didn't go in depth with it like I usually do because that takes me about 20 minutes of tuning. But as you can see here, I started keeping his proximity meter directly behind me and yelling at him, "You shall not pass." Like I said, a couple of idiots just goofing around when we're boarding before we call it a night. As you can see, I'm pretty much topped out there at 223. And I flip it and kind of get stuck because it's not doing its recovery thing until it settles out, which really kind of bugs me. It should recover fully when it's upside down. It should allow you to recover it. And now we're going back up. I can't remember exactly what we did next. Okay, so I recorded all this last night. I'm editing today. I will be uploading this today as well. I'm also going to try and record more today and upload a little bit today. If not, I will have more videos to upload tomorrow. Maybe some Need for Speed, or I'm gonna actually try and get some more GTA uploaded. I got some news yesterday. I should have my time off pay coming around the 13th so that I can actually get equipment I need for recording. Some of the equipment I need for recording. and do a little bit of work on the car, so you'll get to see a little bit of work on that. I remember what happened next. I slammed into him. I don't know why I did, I just did. It seemed like it would be fun. And we started playing bumper cars. And every time he messed himself up more than I did me, because I was waiting on him. Now, as you can see with the build, he had the exact same livery as me because he'd already built his car earlier in the day. But now we go through and I buy another Hot Wheels Mustang to do the unlimited build. And I actually go with the unicorn livery. As you can see, it's been a while since I've been in FM6. I've been doing a lot of GTA lately. I've got my own CEO organization now. I've got my own crew. With friends. I guess you would say, focus of the crew is CEO work and heists, and leveling everybody up as fast as possible. The fastest two ways to level everybody up is heist and CEO work. 2005 Ford Hot Wheels Since Mustang. I got my CEO, I was a level 67. I am now a level 70, and it's only been 3 days since I've had my CEO abilities. Because what I'll do is I'll stay up late and I will do CEO work in a empty public lobby. And if people come in, I message them, over the game saying, hey, if you don't bother me, I won't bother you. I'm just doing CEO work. And I look if they're... It doesn't really matter the level that they are. If they don't have a crew, I see if they want to join the crew. I make sure they work, and I make sure they can drive. Shooting can always be improved. But I want to make sure when I bring somebody in, that when I go to deliver cargo, they don't destroy the cargo and we get screwed over. I've had one guy that was a hopeful so far destroy a cargo delivery, and he was not brought into the crew. Now, if I come across the guy and he improves his driving, actually it wasn't driving, it was flying, which every once in a while you have to fly to deliver the cargo, then I'll bring him, I'll test him again and see how he does. I don't like losing a ton of money. Now, some people can say I take the game too seriously. But for me, the heists and the CEO work is what makes it fun. Before the heist update came out, and actually before the CEO work update came out, to be honest, because it was after that came out that I started playing online again constantly, that I started having fun with the game. And as you can see, I get a good launch with this build simply because of the drag tires. but without having any really good tuning on this V10, actually there was no tuning done on it, it hooks up and then it tops out. I'm actually going to go through eventually and tune the crap out of this thing to get the most amount of top speed that I can, just to see how fast I can make this thing go. As you can see, for some reason, well, actually I know it's not for some reason, because of that long splitter on the front end, it doesn't damage the hood when you hit the wall. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section what you thought down below, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.